Mariah Young again. So I told you that I would do a quick review on the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. I am at a friend's house who has graciously allowed me to use her curriculum because, as I told you, I think before, I lent mine out and never got it back. But hopefully somebody is getting good use out of it. This is a really great curriculum. It really does help them to read in 100 Easy Lessons. One thing I just want to show you, this is lesson, just 1 second, lesson 57. You can see they've got all kinds of words that they are able to read, and they're truly reading full-on paragraphs. So even way before the 100th lesson, they are reading from this book. But I want to show you a couple of things that I changed about the book. I told you and outlined in the kindergarten program that to go ahead and use the phonograms from the spell to write and read in at the same time, as you do the 100 Easy Lessons. But there are a couple of modifications that need to be made. I wanted to make sure that when I was teaching my daughter to read, that the phonograms also lined up with the sounds that they're teaching. So let me just show you a quick lesson. Lesson 1, you'll see that they have the sounds introduction, and they're going to have an M with a dot and an arrow, which shows them that they're going to say this sound, okay, and then they have a S, which is going to be the sound. Okay, so they walk them through this, and this is really great. So they got the sounds introduction portion, and you just read. There's the red right here, that's what you read, and you just continue to go through. So it totally walks you through every single lesson. So the sounds introduction, say the sounds. Then you're going to have say it fast. There's a couple of sections of say it fast in here, and they have different little things that they do. For example, they have you say, listen, motor, cycle. Say it fast, and they'll say motorcycle. This helps them to know that they've got to start linking things together, and when they know that they link words together, they'll also learn that they need to link the letters together as well. So this really does help them. You also have the sounds writing. Now, I told you already, I did not do this portion of the lesson with my daughter because we're teaching cursive first, and that will help with any issues with dyslexia, and it really helps them to have great handwriting. So it's important. You can choose to do this if you wish, because they will read all of their stuff from manuscript. But I just find that the cursive first is a better way to go. I want to move just a little bit ahead, and you'll see here the A sound. Now they teach this as ah, which is not bad. But in the phonograms we teach, A says 3 sounds, ah, A, ah. So therefore, I want it to match up with what I'm teaching in the phonograms. So what I did inside of my daughter's book, you'll see that I have an A here. I went ahead and above the A in the book, I put a 1 above it so that I could tell her this is the first sound of A. Because it says 3 sounds, ah, a, ah. So this is ah. I need it to line up with the phonograms. Same thing with E. They teach E with the line over it as the sound E. Well, in the phonograms we teach E-double-E always says E. So I go ahead and put a little E here. So I have them do the sound E. And then as an afterthought, I'm just going to say and put a little E in there so that they know that this is the correct E. I don't want them learning bad spelling habits from the get-go. I do want them to learn the program, and I do want them to be moving through these sounds, but I don't want them to be learning bad habits with the spelling. And we're already going to be teaching them the different phonograms. Now, granted, in kindergarten, you're not teaching multi-letter phonograms. However, it's a good introduction for them to see it. Also, later in the book, they're going to have meet with this. So they move through the word meet. Again, you'll notice this is not spelled correctly. you can go ahead and put either a little E in there if you want it to be so nice to meet you, or you can put a little A in there to show after you've done the sound. So you're just going to do meet. And then you're going to tell your child, well, there should be a little A there. This is A, red break. They don't have to understand that completely yet. That's okay. The book will transition them to correct spelling. I personally just did not want to mess with teaching the phonograms and teaching this and have my child get confused. So those are the few things that I just wanted to show you about this curriculum. Again, I highly recommend teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons. Start this right. You can go from kind of preschool to kindergarten, wherever you feel that your child is ready to start reading. It could be 3 or 4, it could even be 5, but this is a really great place to begin. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye.